All right, boys and girls, the end of the year for the Ford Mustang wasn't very good. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Let's get into it. If you guys are rocking with the content, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe, and let's get into it. So the sales figures for the Mustang for the end of the year were not very good. And you think now that the Charger's gone, the Challenger's gone, and lo and behold, the one still alive is the Corvette and the Mustang, and you would think they would take the reins. It definitely hasn't, and at the end of the year hasn't been so well. So let's get into the article. It says sales figures are coming in, and the news isn't very good for the Ford Mustang. The enduring pony car had just 44,000 buyers last year, officially making 2024 the worst year for the Mustang. And what is pretty nuts is that the Mach-E, which is, Mustang electric SUV, however you want to call it, crossover, has actually done 7,000 units more than the actual Mustang. So this isn't a one-time fluke either. The Mustang sales have been on a steady decline for years, save for the 2023 when the numbers were slightly just a little bit over, where they sold 47,566 units. Now, taking a closer look at this year's numbers shows a very sharp decline at the end of the year, falling to a mere 53.4% in the fourth quarter, pretty much compared to last year. With only 7,518 cars sold, that's not far from the Chevrolet's Camaro fourth quarter sales in 2023, and we know how that ended up. Now, look, is it because the inflation? It probably can be. Is it because the administration and everything we're going through? I mean, it probably might well be that. But again, the Charger's gone. The Challenger's not here anymore. The V8 is pretty much out to the wind. The Hemi's gone. And people would probably look over and say, okay, well, what's the next best thing? The Mustang, then the Corvette, but the Corvette is pretty expensive. I mean, the Mustang is up there, but the Corvette is pretty expensive. And you would think the Mustang sales would be better, and they're definitely not. And that's a little bit worrisome. Now, we do have a new administration coming up. We do have new things in the work, apparently, from the new president coming in. And hopefully things will get better. I mean, we saw when he was here 4 years ago, not 4 years ago, but the previous 4 years, that gas was pretty cheap and everything was seemed to be going well. Hopefully the next 4 years are also great, and hopefully for these companies they get to bump up. Now the article says, meanwhile, the Mustang Mach-E is on fire. Sales for the electric crossover reached 51,745 units in 2024, helped by a strong fourth quarter of 16,000 units sold. That is a 35.6% increase compared to last year. So there's a lot of percentage dropping from the Mustang to 43 to the Mach-E now increasing to 35. Now look, the Mustang Mach-E is a really cool car. You would think this crossover SUV hybrid with the Mustang front end, like, and you got all these mixture, you would think it's probably not going to do well. No, it's doing great. And the Mustang Mach-E Rally it's a great vehicle. So to be fair, Ford has been aggressive with the Mustang Mach-E pricing and the incentives for over the last 12 months to counter slowing EV demand. So heading in 2025, the Mach-E starts at $38,000 for selected trims with a rear wheel drive option. Meanwhile, the gas-powered 2025 Mustang EcoBoost starts at $33,000, the same as last year. However, the GT prices have gone up to $2,600, with the least expensive now starting at $47,000. And of course, it's going to be, a huge difference because $38,000, and then the Mustang is up there. But we do have the Shelby Mustang. We do have the 500, the 350. Those are cars that are not going anywhere. But Ford definitely has to do something about that because the Mustang is definitely lacking behind. So to end the article, it says Ford didn't immediately respond to the request to comment on the Motor One article on the Mustang sales. So it is unclear that if other factors like supply and manufacturer issues contribute to a hefty year-over-year drop. And hopefully there's new update. Look, I think coming 2025, it's going to be great for everyone. I'm excited for what's coming for this new administration. I'm excited to gas want to go down. And I'm excited that Tim Kuniski, some people are kind of going ham on me in the comments, for Dodge to bring back the Hemi. And I'm going to say it right here in this channel right now, the Hemi's coming back. Just wait on it. It's definitely coming back. But I think the next year with this new administration is going to be great. And I think with the new, hopefully lowering the gas prices and bringing some manufacturers back to America, I think America will shine again, and hopefully the V8 gets with the program too, because the Hemi needs to come back, and the sales for the Mustang, they need to get up there. Anyways, fun little video today. If you guys are still rocking with the content, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe. Your boy is out of here.